Glory, all the honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also want to acknowledge all Akyam who are pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. And I'm in between plantations right now. So, Salaki, I got to make this one quick, short, and sweet. This is Shabai from the GMS Denver camp. And, just kind of going in with the spirit of what's going on right now, with all these things we see happening, in the world, in the news. You got, you got the what's 2 days from now, the SNAP benefits are not going to be available, to these people who are on what they call SNAP benefits, aka food stamps. Okay, so the men of the Lord, we done been telling everybody about what this devil is about to do. He's about to put you in a tight spot. And like I always say, he's going to put the anaconda squeeze on you people, especially Jake, right? You see it with the ICE hunting down the so-called Mexicans, the tribe of Issachar predominantly. And, they're the militants, all the different police, what's the word I'm looking for? Presence, the police presence, and the National Guard and the ICE, presence in all these different cities. So it's all focused on Jake, but Eastside and you heathen are going to get caught up in the middle. But the other thing that it's going to this time we're coming into is going to affect is these women, all right. And you're seeing the women are right now. The women are, you see all the social media. These women are losing it. They're losing their minds because they can't pay their bills. Now they're going to be without food. They can't feed their children. Let's see. Oh, Salakia, let me turn off this. I think I have Apostle Tahar going on in the background there. Salakia. Oh, it's still going. Hold on. So... But you see what's going on right now. And it's going to, when these women really feel the heat, they're going to need a man. A lot of these women, they've been taught in America, I don't need no man. I don't need this. I don't need that. All I need is me. I'm a strong black woman, or I'm a strong Latina. I'm a strong brown woman. I don't need no man. I can pay my own bills. Well, listen, the Most High Yahweh Bashem Yashai, he's allowing the so-called white man to put you in that chokehold, Let me get this real quick before I get it. Well, let me read Isaiah 4:1 because this is what's ultimately the prophecy that's going to come to. All these women going to become so desperate, they're going to finally be like, okay, I'm going to look for a man. I need a man. I really do need a man. When watch the movie Book of Eli and see how the women were making out in that movie. I'm not talking about making out. I'm talking about how they were living, But they're going to be, humbled and desperate to the point where they're going to be okay being the wife of a man who already has multiple women. That's how desperate you women are going to be. And in that day, Isaiah 4:1, Salaki, let me turn that down a little bit. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear out wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Okay? So meaning 7 women, a complete number, that's what 7 means, of women are going to cleave to one man because of the conditions that Esau Edom is going to put them in. The devil in the flesh, the so-called white man. This is all orchestrated, Look around. I went to Walmart yesterday, and they have all these, tape. They taped off the parking lot where you couldn't. And I live in a Edomite area, but even out here they're doing it where they're preparing for this possibly a couple days civil unrest. Okay, so what I noticed is they had the parking lots all taped off, and like 4 or 5 rows where you'd have to park on the sides of the parking lot, not the middle. The middle was all taped off. Okay, and they have those people in the dark over there, because I talked to a couple people, employees, and I just said, hey, what's up with the parking lot? Why they got it all taped off where you can't park in the middle? And they didn't know. But through the Spirit, and they remodeled the Walmart. Part of the remodeling had to do with them locking up all the valuable items. It's all locked up. It's a whole new business model, if you will. When you go in that Walmart or these Walmarts, they remodeled them. They put locks on all the expensive items. They didn't used to do that. They've been doing that in the hood for a while, but now, like I said, this is a suburb. This is predominantly, you got Jake out here, but it's predominantly, there's still a lot of Edomites. Matter of fact, you can't really get around the Edomites out here because they say Colorado has the most Edomites per capita in the whole country. So we are surrounded by these motherfucking Edomites. So anyway, Isaiah 4:1, this is coming to pass soon. These women are in that desperate state. The Most High is allowing the so-called white man to put you in a pinch, put you in a pickle, Psalm 17:3. Or wait, let me see. Psalm 17:13. Salakia. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, talking about disappoint the Edomite, the wicked, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay, so this is a prayer. You fucking women, you better start saying this prayer. You better start praying for Yahweh B'Shem Yoshai to deliver your soul from the wicked, because the wicked is going to allow you to get fucked over in this society, in this Jacob's trouble that we're fastly approaching. Okay? And the men of the Lord, we know what's happening. We already know why everything's happening the way it is. We know what's up because we know what the scriptures say. It's all you people that are, in La La Land, aka Babylon. You don't know what the fuck is going on because you don't know the scriptures. You see? But you people need to wake your ass up, and especially if you're an Israelite, and if you're of the elect, it's time for you to be sealed. It's time to start taking this thing serious. Okay? You're not going to be eating soon. Especially you people who rely on those SNAP benefits. I should have started at. You know what? I'm gonna read this, and like I said, I got to go to the second plantation, but because I gotta be there in just a little bit, so I gotta be closing this. In Lord's will, I'll do another one tonight, another video. But it says Psalm 17:9. It says, "From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about, they are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly." All right, who's the proudest speaking people on this planet? It's these Edomites, right? They tell you, go back to your own country. Oh, they tell you, you ain't nothing but a thug. They tell you, you haven't done nothing for this country. We did this. We built this country. We built this nation. They have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth. Like a lion that is greedy of his prey, and as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. That's why you see all their cops, unmarked vehicles and shit. You're in a school zone. They're hiding, ready to pull you over to give you a fucking fine, $300 fine. That's how these Edomites roll, man. And it's going to be getting crazier and crazier because of the time we're in. Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Right? So who's the he? The elect. This is Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble deals with all the tribes. You see capturing Issachar. But like I said in the past, it's not Issachar's trouble. It's Jacob's trouble. So the so-called white man coming after all of you, not just Issachar, the so-called Mexican. Okay? Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So this devil knows his time of rulership is almost up. So what is he doing? He's moving fast because he has a short time. He's got to implement his beast system. He's got to implement his micro C-HIP, and eventually, right after that, the missiles are going to be coming. These prophecies are going to be fulfilled whether you like it or not. So again, I got to hit out. With that, I want to give all the praise, all the glory, all the honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kudash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam who are pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to the elect. Shalom.